Earthlings, it's Nico. I think it's been a week since my last update. I'm a little bit shiny. Wasn't planning on making a video today. I don't even know what time it is. It's before midnight, I know that much. But I just threw on a little bit of eyeshadow and some poppy red lipstick. I really like this color. But I figured update video is due because I am really trying to do that, and I did feel really bad missing that update 2 weeks ago now. Like, really bad. So, anyway, what am I doing? I am preparing for so many things. Okay, first off, I am finishing packing up the chibis that were adopted last week. Yes, because it was Friday, the adoption. Finishing packing up those chibis that were adopted. I had to get some more jump rings for the thank you charms. And those will go out tomorrow and Monday, depending on how many I can shove in my mailbox. And then I'm going to look into getting a bigger mailbox. I am also working on getting things ready for the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them animal fundraiser that I will have a table at, along with Laura from Laura's Lair, Pick and Boo's Creations, and Margie from Gita's Haven. I'm so bad. I know Gita's Haven's her group name. It might be Gita's Creations for her page name. I'll link them below. But all of us ladies are going to have a table, or 3 tables shoved together in a little tent in hopes of not dying from heat stroke and sunstroke on the 28th. I am not taking my Comic-Con things, so like things that are Pokemon inspired or Studio Ghibli inspired, those are not going to be there. Those are exclusively for comic conventions and anime conventions and that kind of genre. So this fundraiser is going to have my dragons and unicorn horns of all the types and some random horses. I will have chibis there. This is one of the chibis. The goddess sea turtle chibi will be there. Yes, that's the kind of thing I'm going to have at this fundraiser. I am also, I think, doing another table at a craft fair next month, which is like a week before my comic convention. I'm not really going to stress that. I will just take whatever has not been adopted from the 28th and just bring it to the craft table. Voila, I have a lot of stuff. I have like boxes from the convention that I don't necessarily unpack at the convention, but I bring it just to have extra stock. So I'm preparing for that. I am painting the few Flower Pot Dragon series dragons that did not get adopted. I have 4 jumbos and at least one candy wrapper. Not candy wrapper, 1 flower pot dragon. I want to say 2, because I see 2 flower pots with dirt, but I only see 1 dragon, which means there's another dragon hiding, and I have to go hunt him down. If not, and then I made an extra thing of dirt. Oh well. But yes, I'm working on these Flower Pot Dragon series. This one's turning out really cute. I want to show you. I planned to do blue, like a really pretty sky blue for the belly and inside the ears. And I'll probably do a green, a really light green on the scales. But this is the water lily dragon, and this is the water lily that goes from ombre pearl white to a darker pink pearl color. And there's a medium pearl in there that ombres out. But this is the water lily one. He says like that. It's so cute. And it can be placed however. I love it. I love it. I don't know why. I'm just kind of obsessed with this ombre water lily color so much, so that all the water lilies that I have done have been this ombre color. I think next time I do a water lily, it might be a purple ombre or a black ombre. So we'll see. Okay, so that is some of the stuff getting done. Okay, what inspired me to do this video, it was 3 weeks ago. I was painting, trying to get stuff done, and I usually have the paint bottle on my leg, right here, it just sits on my leg, and I don't normally have a problem, and if I spill it, I usually catch it quick enough. But I was doing a red color, and the red that I had was very liquidy, the bottle tipped, and it just went all over my pants. All over the side of the chair. Thankfully, it's a very old chair. Nobody cares about it except for me to sit in. So yeah, that was fun cleaning that up 3 weeks ago. And today, exactly 3 weeks to the day, the same thing happened again, but this time with the light mocha brown paint that I do for the flower pot dragons. And I didn't even, it was a slow paint too because it has a good thick, medium consistency. But I didn't notice. So I lost over half of a brand new bottle of my brown paint, and I'm really annoyed. And while I was cleaning, same pair of pants, same spot on the leg, same spot on the inside arm of the chair. So as I was cleaning up my pants in the sink, I figured I'd just do an update video because that's what happened. Anyway, whatever, that doesn't matter probably. So yes, I'm working chibis to be mailed out. I'm working on getting stuffs done, people that have the customs I'm working on, and I'm working on the fundraiser stuffs, and then I'm working on Comic-Con stuff. Thankfully, I just have to replenish some small things. I have to replenish some of my Chibimons. I have to do some Studio Ghibli soot sprites, and just a couple other things. Oh, Sailor Moon stuff, because that was really, really a big hit last year. I at least want to have some Sailor Moon stuff to offer this year. And then I really have to get my butt crack into butt crack. I have to get myself buckled down. I have the mind of a 5-year-old. I have to focus and make cover journals. That is something I want. I don't have many of. I have a couple for the 28th table, but I don't have a lot of left for the other 2 events. So I need to make cover journals, and I really want to make some anyway. I haven't done really any Halloween sculpts yet because I'm trying to finish up stuff from being on vacation, and I didn't expect to be so freaking exhausted after vacation. I did a lot of peopling. I'm very used to having a very quiet house, and either just me by myself with the kitties or me and my husband with the kitties. That's what I'm used to. It's very quiet, it's relaxing. I go out when I want to socialize. I meet with 2 people usually, because I am a real social butterfly, but there's a lot of people in and out of my in-laws' house, and there is consistently always somebody home other than my husband and I, and it really zaps my energy a lot, which is fine. I had a great time visiting. It was wonderful. The only place we didn't go to was Salem. We were going to try to go on this past Sunday, and I know that Salem in October on the weekend is insane. Even though I've never been, I've heard that it's insane, and my husband was willing to drive me up there, but I didn't even want to risk it. Just wanted a relaxing Sunday, as relaxing as it could be. So we didn't go to Salem in October, but it's alright. I got my Pikachu Witch plushie. That was a completely unexpected find, and I shared him on my live chat. Yeah, and I got some Tsum Tsums for my Tsum Tsum collection at Target also. He was at Walmart. But yep, that's pretty much what it is. I know that 2 weeks is half of a month, but I never actually realized how much those 2 weeks actually add up to my work week, because I don't normally have a I don't have a deadline set by other people. I set my own deadline, which is wonderful, and I really appreciate that. But losing the 2 weeks, even though I prepared beforehand, still really I just feel like I've fallen behind, and I'm trying to catch up. And I realized that I completely forgot about somebody's custom paint job on their moo cow. I'm so sorry. I have a system. I have a system when I have a custom either paint or a sculpture. I have the invoice that's sent. Once it's paid at least 50%, I either start the sculpture or I start painting it, and it's set on one shelf. If it's not paid to be started, I have it set on my shelf in a different section, and periodically I go through my unpaid invoices and I see if they've been paid or not. Well, the invoice wasn't paid because my elfling had a problem with PayPal, so she paid me directly. I completely blanked on it. It was right after the hurricane happened. I was probably already flustered, but I completely blanked on it, and she texted me and she asked me how her sculpture is going. So what did I do? I just went back to my system, even though I was up north, and I checked on PayPal and I saw her invoice was unpaid. So I told her, and she's like, but remember, I paid you directly. I was like, oh my God. So I double checked just to make sure, because I always try to cover my butt and everybody else's butt, because I don't want to be out, and I'm perfectly fine for taking fault for something that's my fault, but I don't want any of my elflings to be out just because I made a stupid mistake. So I saw that she did, and I remembered a conversation, and I remembered it was right after the hurricane, and I apologized profusely because I feel stupid. But since it was paid directly and not on my invoice, when I did the periodic check for the sculpture that needed to be painted, it wasn't paid, and I just kept it in the unpaid section. So that was my bad, and if you're watching this, I am very, very sorry. Your moo cow is nearly done, and she looks really creepy with her eyes the way they are right now because I haven't finished them. So I'm not going to show her because it's really creepy. But yeah, so that was something fun that happened through Elvenspun while I was on vacation. I think my life is updated in Elvenspun land. I feel like I'm falling behind. I know I'm catching up. It's just those 2 weeks, that half a month. Half a month really makes a difference when I have my own schedule set and I have a system and a routine, and it's just, I feel like I'm falling behind. But I know I'm catching up. It's just weird. I was caught up before I went on vacation too, which is so dumb. I made sure I was caught up on everything except for the couple of customs that needed to be finished. So yeah, that's where I'm at. My video is like almost 14 minutes. It's 13 right now. I just want to do an update. I rambled. I'm sorry about that, but sometimes rambly rambles. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm not panicking, which right now, I will probably start panicking next week next week. God, 2 weeks. I'll probably start panicking next week a little bit. Hopefully not, because I know the anima stuff is done. It's just everything else has to get done. Anyway, yep, that's my life. This is how my brain rambles when I'm trying to make sense of things. And it makes sense. It feels like sand slipping through your fingers. That's the exact feeling I have when I look at what needs to be finished. It just feels like just sand just going through your fingers and you can't hold on to it. Okay, Elflings, I love you. Thank you for listening for my update. Next week, hopefully, there will be an adoption on Friday. I'm expecting there to be an adoption on Friday. We'll see. Hopefully, it'll be charms, little things. I have unicorn horn charms that are looking to be adopted. I am trying to get some Halloween stuff done. If not, I'll just make some Halloween stuff after Halloween. But we will see. I will definitely try my best. And I have to get my Spotlight Market Night item done. Knew what I wanted to do 2 nights ago. Narrowed it down to what was going to be done last night. And then this morning, my brain just had like an epiphany. and I'm augmenting that plan to hopefully work. I'm very, very excited. It's going to be a take on my 4 elemental dragons. It might be 6 because I might add light and dark, but I'm not sure. Definitely 4. So yeah, I'm excited about that. Hopefully it works. It should be a scene piece, so. Okay, I love you guys. I gotta get back to work and try not to spill any more paint on myself. Because if I spill it on this tank top, I'm gonna probably be pissed, even though I have 2 others of the same color, because I accidentally bought them because I didn't think I had this color. Or I really like this color, subconsciously. Bye, Elfleans. I love you. Mwah.